What's up, wrestling fam? Welcome back to Suplex Saga, the home for all the heat, all the heart, and every single moment that makes the WWE Universe one of the most thrilling, unpredictable, and emotionally charged communities in entertainment. If you've been riding with us, you already know this is the place where storylines collide with reality, where championship gold meets real-life legacy, and where we decode the drama so you don't have to. And if you're new here, first off, welcome to the crew. We go deep. And today, we've got something brewing that's way bigger than just a passing headline or a viral post. This one's personal. This one's generational. This one could shake up everything we thought we knew about the Bloodline and what comes next. So settle in, because what we're diving into today is more than just a feel-good moment, it might just be the spark that reignites one of the most powerful factions in WWE history. Alright, so let's set the scene. July 15, 2025. Jey Uso, one half of the legendary USO tag team, real name Joshua Fatu, takes to Instagram and posts a photo that instantly sends shockwaves through the internet. It's not an action shot from Raw. It's not a tease for a surprise SummerSlam match. It's a candid, beautiful image of Jey cradling a newborn baby, his own child, wrapped snugly in a blanket, with a caption that reads, "Welcome to the family, little one." The bloodline grows stronger. Simple, right? But those words, especially that last part, carry more weight than a title belt on WrestleMania night. Because Jey didn't just say, "Our family grew," or, "We had a baby." He said, "The bloodline grows stronger." That single line ignited every fan theory, podcast, and Reddit thread you can imagine. And just when we thought it might be nothing more than a sweet family moment, Roman Reigns enters the chat. Yep, the tribal chief himself, the man who's been leading the bloodline since 2020 with an iron will and a Hall of Fame-worthy run, drops into the comments with 5 simple words: "Congratulations." Yes, the family is proud. Short, subtle, but trust me when I say, those 5 words hit like a superkick. In a universe where every promo, every tweet, and every offhand remark can turn into a full-blown storyline, Roman's message is being scrutinized like it's a clue from a mystery novel. And honestly, it might be, because we're not just talking about any random faction here. This is the Bloodline, a group built not only on kayfabe dominance, but on real-world legacy, cultural identity, and deep familial ties that stretch back decades through the legendary Anoa'i dynasty. To understand why this moment matters so much, let's go back for a moment. The Bloodline didn't just show up and start wrecking shop. It was forged in fire, in manipulation, in tension and loyalty and betrayal. Roman Reigns turned heel in 2020 and began asserting himself as the head of the table, demanding acknowledgement from his family members. Jey was the first to fall in line, but not without resistance. We saw emotional promos, brutal matches, and raw storytelling that blurred the line between fiction and real life. And that was just the beginning. Jimmy joined next, then Solo Sikoa. Together, they formed one of the most dominant factions in wrestling history. Championship gold was abundant, main events were regular, and the Bloodline didn't just control matches, they controlled narratives. But by 2023, things started to fall apart. Jey, once the heart and soul of the faction, walked away. The internal conflicts exploded. Jey turned on Roman retaliated, and what followed was one of the most anticipated, intense feuds in recent memory. Jey even did what no one had done in years. He pinned Roman clean at Money in the Bank 2023, ending his unpinned streak and sending shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Since then, Jey's carved his own path, becoming not just a top-tier performer, but a fan-favorite solo star. He won the Intercontinental Championship in September 2024. He took the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41 earlier this year after a historic Royal Rumble win. And yet, even with all that success, he's still tied to the Bloodline. Not through alliances, but through blood. That brings us back to the present moment. Jey's newborn, welcomed into the world with the line, "The bloodline grows stronger," isn't just a personal celebration, it's a symbolic declaration. In Samoan culture, family is everything. Legacy is everything. Bloodline isn't just a wrestling name, it's a living, breathing heritage. And that's why Roman Reigns' reply matters. When he says, "Yes, the family is proud," he's not just being a supportive cousin. He could be speaking as the tribal chief, acknowledging that this child, this next generation, carries the same torch they've all been fighting for. That comment, that recognition, has fans asking one major question: is this just a touching personal milestone, or is it the first step toward a massive shift in WWE storytelling? Let's explore the possibilities. Option 1. This is purely a family moment. Jey, a proud father, sharing his joy. Roman, a fellow dad, showing love. End of story. Option 2. It's the start of something big. A seed. A tease. WWE has a history of mixing real-life events with their scripted narratives. We've seen it before: Edge's comeback, Daniel Bryan's injuries, Becky Lynch's pregnancy. They know how to turn reality into gold. So it's very possible they're laying the groundwork for a new Bloodline chapter. Option 3. It's both. The moment is real, the emotion is authentic, but WWE, always looking ahead, sees the potential for story and decides to fan the flames. And let's be honest, timing is everything. SummerSlam 2025 is coming up fast. It's going down in New Jersey, August 2nd and 3rd. You think WWE isn't watching this reaction? Fans are invested, and that's putting it mildly. Twitter is lit up with hashtags like #BloodlineBaby and #TribalChief Jr. People are joking that Roman's already booking this kid for WrestleMania 2045. Instagram comments are wild. Memes are flooding the timeline. Someone photoshopped a tiny championship belt onto Jey's baby with the caption, "Future head of the table." TikTok has clips of Jey's iconic, "Yeet" chant mashed up with baby giggles. One viral sound has Jey's theme song remixed into a lullaby. The fans, they're not just watching, they're creating the narrative in real time. But there's still that question. What's next? Is Roman planting the seed for reconciliation? Is Jey getting drawn back into the Bloodline fold? Could this be WWE testing the waters for a Bloodline 2.0, stronger, smarter, more unified? Imagine the promo possibilities. Roman on SmackDown, saying, "Your family's growing. Your blood runs deeper now. The Bloodline needs you." The emotional weight, the cultural connection, it's all there. And from a business standpoint, gold, pure gold, because the Bloodline story isn't just a hit, it's a phenomenon. It sells merch, it fills arenas, it creates viral moments on a weekly basis. Now let's talk about Jey. He's done it all: tag team gold, mid-card dominance, and now a main event solo run. He's proven he doesn't need the Bloodline to shine. But what if returning doesn't mean submission? What if it's a power move? A partnership between equals? Roman, recognizing Jey's strength. Jey, returning not as a follower, but as a brother, as a pillar. That dynamic could shift everything. A united Bloodline, built on mutual respect, not dominance, could rewrite the rules. And, don't forget, WrestleMania 42 is on the horizon in 2026. The road starts now, and this baby, this symbol of growth, unity, and legacy, might just be the spark. So what's the vibe out there? From what I've seen, it's a 50-50 split. Half the fanbase wants the reunion. They're all in on the idea of Roman and Jey back together, leading a reborn Bloodline into a new era. The other half, they want Jey to stay solo, to keep shining on his own. They worry a reunion might pull him backward. But regardless of where you stand, there's no denying one thing: we're all paying attention. Because WWE has tapped into something powerful here. Real emotion, real family, real storytelling potential. So here we are, at the crossroads. Jey's post wasn't just a proud dad moment. Roman's reply wasn't just a random comment. Together, they've created a spark, and sparks start fires. Whether this is a storyline tease, a real-life celebration, or both, it's got the whole WWE universe buzzing. So now it's your turn, Suplex Saga fam. What do you think? Is Jey rejoining the Bloodline? Is Roman making a move? Is the baby just? Meanwhile, the WWE universe is absolutely eating this up. Twitter's ablaze with hashtags like #BloodlineBaby and #TribalChief Jr. Fans are joking that Roman's already planning main event spots for Jey's baby at WrestleMania 2045. Instagram comments are overflowing with congratulations and fan theories. Memes are circulating with the newborn photoshopped into championship matches, some even calling the baby the next tribal chief in training. TikTok's no different. You've got fan edits stitching Jey's most emotional moments with baby sounds, calling it the full circle moment nobody saw coming. So what's the pulse of the community? It's split. Some fans are hoping for a full Bloodline reunion, imagining Jey and Roman standing side by side again to dominate once more. Others want Jey to keep flying solo, fearing a return might undermine the credibility he's built as a standalone main eventer. But whether fans are team reunion or team solo, everyone's watching. Because this isn't just about a baby. It's about legacy, identity, and the way WWE continues to blur the lines between real life and storytelling in the most compelling ways. To sum it up, Jey Uso's announcement is much more than a proud father posting online. It's a personal, emotional moment that's also possibly the start of a major WWE storyline. Roman Reigns' response, brief, cryptic, yet emotionally charged, has only deepened the mystery. Whether this is just a touching family milestone or a deliberate tease for something bigger, it's clear that the Bloodline saga is far from over. SummerSlam, WrestleMania 42, or somewhere down the line, don't be surprised if this Bloodline grows stronger moment turns out to be the seed of